Not a bad day right now, considering no storms are on our radar yet to go walk your dog, but it's a hot and humid one out there.
Yeah, make sure the pups have plenty of water too when they get done with that walk, because it's the humidity that's making all the difference here, because our temperatures are in the 80s right now. That's not too bad, but with dew points in the 70s, it feels a lot worse than that. So you can definitely feel that mugginess as you step outside today, and that's helping fuel the atmosphere for some strong storm potential later on this evening and into the overnight hours. Now, once the storms roll through tonight and into early tomorrow morning, we have a front that's going to then bring us some quieter days ahead for the rest of the work week, some lower humidity by that point as well. But we are under a heat advisory, at least areas along and west of I-65 through 9 p.m. tonight. And take a look at this dome of high pressure bringing a lot of heat alerts across the central part of the country, down throughout the southeast, and even sprinkling across the western states as well. So here is that high pressure here on the upper level pattern. It's bringing a lot of heat, a lot of humidity. We're right on the outskirts of it. And when you're in this placement like we are on this side of the ridge, you get caught on what's called northwest flow. And when you have that kind of setup, you can have these clusters of storms ride that wave like what we saw last night and into this morning for areas primarily west of our viewing area. And then we have another threat of storms coming from the Great Lakes region for tonight. So we're certainly watching that. And in addition to the threat for storms with northwest flow, we also are seeing some wildfire smoke. If you look outside, it would be a sunny blue sky kind of day, but there's a lot of haze in the air. And this is due to wildfire smoke that's coming from the west, being lofted up in the atmosphere, taken over, and then putting right back down into our area due to those northwest winds coming in. Now, I will say the positive thing is this is all looking to stay aloft. And what that means is it's not really impacting air quality. You're not smelling the wildfire smoke, but it does give the air kind of a hazy look to it. As we take a live look from our Bachman Auto Group U of L Health camera over the Ohio, temperatures are in the low 80s, but they feel like the upper 80s. That's because we have a dew point of 72 degrees at this lunchtime hour. And what we're paying attention to, once again, with this northwest flow, these storms that are forming between Green Bay and Chicago here, many of them already severe, and they're going to cross over to the lake. But we're watching for any kind of storms that want to take more of a southerly dive as we head into this evening and tonight. So this is the strongest corridor of storms, and then we'll kind of get the aftermath here this evening and tonight with the threat of strong winds. And with that, a level 2 out of 5 on the Storm Prediction Center outlook for this evening and tonight. So much of today may actually just stay dry, hot, and humid. The exact timing and placement of these storms, that is what is so frustrating to try to forecast with these MCSs. That's what they're called, these complex of storms that dive in from the north. This particular model really likes areas off to the northeast late this evening, more so tonight, and then that all pushes down to the south by early tomorrow morning. We could have a lingering shower or storm, and then we do dry out from there. So please stay weather alert this evening and tonight. Then once we head into Tuesday, we could see a shower or storm. Otherwise, we do have lower humidity on the way starting Tuesday night. Lots of sunshine on Wednesday, and then more storm chances on the way by the weekend. We'll be right back after this break.